Our first question for social media is, did you have a dream when you were kids? If so, did you achieve that and how?
Yes, I do have a dream when I was a kid, and because my mother, my uncle, and my auntie, because I live with my grandmother, and so I have a lot of auntie and uncles surrounding me. I am the eldest kids of the family at that time, and they are all teachers of primary and secondary school. So when I was kids, I dreamed myself to be a brilliant teacher. And so therefore, when I finished my university, I stay on and keep teaching in the University of Hong Kong. However, because of the big dream of to change the landscape of Hong Kong from paper map to digital map and thereby GIS, and quit the job. However, I never a day forgot to be a teacher, and I ongoing also go back to the university to teach on an honorary or part-time basis. However, in January this year, I'm very honored to be appointed as the honorary professor of the University of Hong Kong. I will start teaching back to the University of Hong Kong from this month onwards. So I will once again begin to learn to be a good teacher. And I hope one day I could be like my mother, my auntie and uncles, that they have a lot of beloved students and also able to share all their life knowledge and experience to their students.
Looks like we have another question. Are there other careers that you would like to try?
Other career, I might not say it is a career. It is something more an NGO's effort. I founded a number of NGOs. For example, during SARS, and my company or I myself find that there's no any maps about SARS in the world. And then I have inspired about, I think, 2 dozen of computer engineers to work with me for the SARS map of the world. And eventually, that map is being used even by the World Health Organizations to be their SARS map and also the geographical-based map during that time. And this is that NGO was called the eHealth Consortium of Hong Kong. And thereafter, I begin to pull together those medical practitioners and IT people together to support the government and the public to collaborate on the sharing of the patient records across the public and private system in Hong Kong. And there was a legislation passed last year and the Legislative Council about allowing the sharing of records within among the public and private hospital organizations and clinics. And so this is the first. And then I also founded a number of others, including the Smart City Consortium. This is also the biggest and the only NGO dedicated to smart city in Hong Kong. And maybe this is my second life or my other interest or other career, you may say. And I like to dedicate myself to return or to give back to the society. It is also what I learned when I was a child, when my grandmother raised me up.
That was really interesting. So now that we're out of questions from social media, we're going to ask you for any questions. So does anybody have any questions?
Hello. So thank you for the sharing. And what I see on the stage is three young people are very successful in their own age.
I am 47, not young.
Still very young. So I think that judging on the audience today, it will be really interesting for maybe too much to ask, but each and every one of you from a different age perspective, really, 3 different age, very successful, to share a little bit for both parents and kids today, maybe just up to 3 things, really short 3 things they should start today to change, like to be inspired to chase for the dreams, to start innovative or to live up to their dream. Just 3 little things they should start doing today. Thank you.
Your turn.
Great. I'll start off. No one else is going to be an advocate for you, except for yourself. So start advocating for yourself today, because otherwise you're going to be average like your whole life, you know. That's the biggest thing. I used to always look for excuses why something couldn't happen, or you know, whatever, or why I wasn't the guy who should be doing X, Y, or Z. You know, have a reverse imposter syndrome about yourself, and it's super easy. Just start thinking differently. That's my tip. You can start today.
Don't be afraid to be different. Many people will think of you as strange or maybe even odd to be different. So accept yourself as who you are. And just remember, it's always easier to be normal, but you shouldn't ever do that.
To me, it's very simple. Be honest, be innovative, and be yourself.
Any other questions from the audience? This is Mike.
Yes, I'd like to first thank the moderators and thank Dr. Tang for being here with us today. Thank you.
Just call me Winnie, please.
A question, in fact, on behalf of my table here of aspiring innovators. We'd like to know for you, Winnie, at the start of your career, when you said that you left university, what did your parents and your extended family think of that decision to go into entrepreneurship? And were they more supportive or more apprehensive and nervous about your decision?
You know what? First of all, at the first few months, they give me a lot of freedom. And after they knew that I didn't get paid for 11 months, and you know what? The first staff that I hired passed away as well. It was very sad. And all my family members lined up outside my company door. Each of them come in and persuade me not to persist anymore. There's no future at all. Hong Kong doesn't need you to change. And you shouldn't keep on your dream. So let it be. Paper map is good enough. Yeah, we don't need, Hong Kong doesn't need any digital maps. And it kept on for, I think, at least half a year. Yeah, at least half a year. And it was very, very, very difficult. But one thing that I still vividly remember in my mind, my grandmother never say a word. This is very important.
Anyone else? Back is also reclined.
Hello. Dr. Tang,
Please.
I'm particularly curious about your experiences of being a woman in the workplace, especially how you've risen to such a high position. Did you find it difficult in any way, perhaps personal or professional, to negotiate any workplace conflicts, especially given that there's this entire stigma about being a working woman?
Yeah, thank you for your questions. That first of all, I don't have any racial kind of differences on that. To me, is that being a female boss, I would say, is not an easy one, especially in the technology sector. You can tell a lot of the people from technology sector, majorities are male or male-dominating industry. For the IT sector, not only in Hong Kong, but also in the world. It's not easy for being a female boss. However, I think I'm very, very lucky because I got a lot of colleagues that who understand fully what I want to achieve and embrace it, as well as to share the same vision and passions that I have to help transforming Hong Kong to a new economy by having its foundations map-based to be digitized and become GIS. And so having a good team or colleagues that share the same value with you is very important. Besides that, being a woman, I think I have a little advantage over the others. Is I am more a little bit more detailed mind for female, and also more considerate, I would think, in many of the perspective, because we take care of the families, so we're a bit more caring than others feeling. So that is also the advantage that I have when I try to recruit and retain colleagues, and also engage with my partners, because that they know that I'm not just care about the money matter or whether or not they use our technologies or they're being convinced to go for GIS. What I care is what's between us and what's being good for Hong Kong. That is whether or not that through our collaborations, I can bring the value to him or her, and that they can benefit from it, or they can fully capitalize and make good use of to make their own business even better. And most importantly, our care is not all about mine; it's about them. I always put my shoes into their shoes, and that might be a little advantage of female over male, is that we are more detail-minded and think more about the other persons, and try not to just talking about what's the return, but more about how we can contribute and how and the care that we can in building a friendship with others.
In choosing a city to build your business in, why did you choose Hong Kong, besides the fact that you're already here, versus picking another city that may be more accepting of your method business?
Thank you for your questions. Because I born in Hong Kong, I educate in Hong Kong, I grow in Hong Kong, and my family is in Hong Kong. And so it's very obvious that Hong Kong is my home.
Thanks for all the questions. This Fireside chat session has been very, very insightful, and I've learned a lot.
I learned a lot too.
To show our appreciation, we've also got a little gift for you.